Bonjour. Guten Morgen. Goeiemorgen. Goeiemorgen. As we say here in South Africa, if you're Afrikaans, which I'm not, but I can say hello at least in Afrikaans. Molo in Kosa, and I can't do the clicky thing, so sorry about that. Yeah, it's been a while since I've done one of these old bloke's beautiful art journey videos, and that's because I've taken a bit of a break from painting. I realized, well, I knew I'd been painting pretty much solidly, doing very little else for about I've lost 3.5 months. I can't remember how long now. So I thought it was time to have a bit of a break, not least because I was a bit stuck on a painting that I haven't shown you yet, but I was having quite a bit of fun with. And then I reached that point where, and I suppose all artists will agree with this or relate to this. You reach a point where you go, is this finished? Or does it need a little bit more? And I think I'm learning one of many lessons about creating art, painting, and that is when you think it might be finished, it probably is. I don't know how you feel about that. Leave a comment under the video. Yeah, you can do that. But my inclination is always to add a little more. I always think it needs a little more. So after a weekend of not painting, feeling a bit like a surfer, having to be at work and looking out of his window at the perfect break, beautiful waves rolling in, and not being able to get on his board and his or her board and get out there and surf, and feeling a bit like that. But there was a lot of sport on TV over the weekend, so I enjoyed watching that. But let me show you what I've been doing, and yeah, I wish somebody would tell me if they think this is finished, or it's also subjective, isn't it? Let me show you. If we can do that. You're looking at it from an angle. My glasses aren't part of the artwork. I think you can see that. I had a lot of fun with my modeling, molding paste, I'm not quite sure, to create texture. So I hope you can pick up the texture here, where I used a lot of it, modeling paste, and then I took a plastic fork and went through it and got a bit carried away doing that. I love the doing of it so much that I overdo it. But bits running off here, I must tell you, if I had an original idea, I strayed as far from it as you probably, well, not quite, but anyway, I didn't stick to the original plan. I just got lost in doing something entirely different, and used a little top for vitamin C containers to create circles, and then I went in with different colors and painted them. Now I'm thinking this mix of yellow ochre and white. I softened the yellow ochre. It's just, I don't know, it feels like perhaps I'm overthinking it as usual, but thinking is too much of that. I want to bring some color in, and I don't know, use these textures. Anyway, I'm going to do it, and the hundreds of thousands of you that are watching this can look on aghast as I mess up what is a reasonably competent bit of painting. But let me have a glass of water. I'm not used to talking so much. Rabbiting on as I do. Yeah. So I think I squeezed out too much red. Actually, that needs a bit of touching up while we're here. Yeah, I want to bring it alive. This sandy sort of yellow ochre. I softened it with a bit of white, but it's a bit sort of taken over the canvas. So I just want to do something like this. It's a bit of a straight stripe. I don't know if you can see any of this. Oh, there we go. Working in quite a confined space here, but oh, come on, it's just sense of movement. I may well be murdering this work, but yeah, so I'm going to I've started now, so I'll finish, as they say. I'm going to continue in this vein, quite possibly mess this up. Well, it's going to change quite radically. I'm making some big bold strokes here, but I'm going to do this, and then I'll report back to you when I do another video, probably sort of halfway through another work, and then show you what transpired here. So thanks very much for watching, and ta-ra.